Hi everyone, Mr. Ward here. Hope you're all very safe and well. I've got a short induction video here for those of you thinking of taking sport next year in sixth form. As you can see from this main slide, is a Cambridge Technical in Sport and Physical Activity, and you can also see it's a level 3 course, so that means it's equivalent to an A level. So to give you an idea of what you're signing up to and how the qualification runs over the 2 years, next year you're in year 12, you'll have 9 lessons a fortnight of sport. The main 2 teachers for the sport qualification are myself and Miss Hurrell. You do also get 5 extra leadership lessons. That allows you to complete the qualification. Is very much based around practical. Mr. Wow leads those leadership lessons, takes you into primary schools and also prepares you for some of the leadership of the qualification. So in total over the 2 years you get 360 guided learning hours, and that incorporates 5 units. So there's 3 coursework units and 2 external exam units, which are written exams in the sports hall. So those 5 units are split over 2 years. As you see from this slide then, a little bit more detail about that. In year 12 you'll study 2 units. One which is called Body Systems and the Effects of Physical Activity. You can see it there, Unit 1. That's the external exam. So we take that in the summer of year 12, and that's all about the body and how it works, with the focus on sport. So in that we'll cover the skeleton, some muscles, we'll cover the heart and the cardiovascular system, the respiratory system, and also the energy systems, and we'll look at how they're all impacted when we exercise. For Unit 2, the sports coaching and activity leadership, that's a coursework based unit, so a range of different skills are needed for that, which obviously include as a main focus lead-in sessions. So this means going out into the community, primary schools, clubs, and working with younger students to provide your leadership experience. That's assessed via video and photograph evidence that we take, and that's submitted at the end of your course. We'll help you to get out into the community and give you those opportunities. And to do that, as I said before, we've got that 5 additional hours a fortnight. So that's your 9 lessons with myself and Miss Hurrell, and then 5 extra hours a fortnight with Mr. Wow. He'll take you out to the primary schools, both Manor Green, the Mill, St Margaret's, and focus on how we might work with some of our community clubs as well, to make sure that you get enough leadership experience to get a great grade in that Unit 2 work. As a bonus, you also get a higher sports leader award at the end of year 12, which can be used for university applications, work applications. It carries UCAS points, and our students in the past have found that really valuable. In fact, when they've gone for interviews, both at university and jobs, it's one of the first things they ask about. They want to know about what they've done in that Sports Leader Award, how many hours they've actually done of leadership, and how they found that, because it carries some brilliant skills that are for use in a number of different jobs, both within sport and otherwise. So at the end of year 12 you'll get that higher sports leader award, and also you can stop the course and you can be certificated with a level 3 OCR technical in sport and physical activity, which is equivalent to half an A level at the end of year 12. And again, that carries UCAS points, the same as every other half an A level, but it also means that you can leave with that qualification. If you do decide to go on to year 13, then we cover 3 more units in that second year. So Unit 3, Sports Organisation and Development, just on the right of the screen there, is an exam unit, and we sit that in January of year 13. So if that all goes according to plan, all of your exams will be done by January of year 13 in sport. Sports organisation and development is a carry-on really from the exam that you took in year 10 if you did sport. It looks at organisation of sport in the UK, looks at events in the UK, and how that is organised. So there's nothing new in there, but as I say, it is a continuation of what you've done before. Unit 17, Sports Injuries and Rehabilitation, is a really popular unit with our students. You look at first aid, you look at first response, you look at specific sports injuries, and you look at rehabilitation programs on how to recover from them. That is a coursework unit, and there is some practical work in there too, where we video and we record you doing first aid and responding to sports injuries, but that is all coursework, no exam in that one. Unit 8, Organisation of Sports Events, again is a coursework unit, and that is a mix of written work and a practical element as well. And it's you cover in that really what the title suggests. You organise sports events for our school, for local schools. You carry out lead roles at those events, and then you write up how that went and evaluate it too. So you've got a range of different units over that 2 year, which again is something that our students really enjoy. In terms of assessment and grading for the level 3 technicals, it works very similar to how it does in 10 and 11. For each assignment, you'll get graded at a pass, a merit, or a distinction grade, and that will count towards your overall grade at the end of the course. There is a slight difference on level 3 courses that the pass grade is only worth an E overall, so we're all aiming for that merit grade and above, which is a C. Hopefully lots of us will be able to achieve the distinction. There are 2 exams in the course and 3 coursework units. There's a whole range of evidence that you'll need to produce for the coursework. Sometimes it'll be photos, video, written work, PowerPoint presentation, or even producing data in tables and diagrams. All of that will be taught to you in the lessons, and you'll be told how to do this, but just be aware that there is a whole range of assessment, not just written work. So if you decide to take sport and do well, how does it help you with your future plans? What can you do with the qualification when you're 18 years old? Well, the subject is often used to gain entry to a sport course, and that's fantastic if you know that you want to do sport. But if you're thinking that maybe sport might not be your choice at university and you might want to do something else, you can still take the sport qualification and keep your options open. In fact, many of our students in the past have done sport and then at 18 years old gone in to do something completely different, but used their grade to get the entry requirements for that course. So please don't just give up on this if you're not sure whether it's sport or not that you want to do. If you don't want to go to university and you want to go on into a career in sport maybe, there's a list of ones on this slide that might interest you. There are plenty of other ones too, but these are some of the ones that our students have gone on to take part in before. So the question you're now thinking is this qualification right for me? Well, if you have an interest in working in the sports industry or going to university to study sport or even another subject, then this can put you on that path. We do ask that you have a level 2 merit or a grade 5 in a PE and sport qualification and a grade 4 in English or English literature. This is so that you can cover all of the coursework required and have that good base knowledge to do well in this qualification. Other than that, all we ask really is that you've got enthusiasm for learning about the theory behind sport and not just taking part, and also the willingness to develop leadership skills and to coach others. That's important because you will be expected to do that on the course, so just please be aware of that. But if all this criteria fits you, then this is a fantastic course, a fantastic choice for you, and we look forward to seeing you on it next year.